So I was going to save this segment for after the live stream, possibly on Monday, but a lot of people were asking me to talk about this, and I figured why not? I'll try to sneak it in before the live stream. You'll get a little weekend segment on top of just the live stream. So let's talk about it. We got the teaser trailer for the next portion. I don't want to say this the next half because it's not really the next half. It's the next 8 episodes. But the next portion of Transformers Earthspark is going to be coming out soon. We got a 30-second teaser trailer showing us little things here and there to get us excited. I know that there's a lot of little things there that got me intrigued. My personal feelings about the first chunk of Earthspark is a lot of episodes where very little got done, and then like literally in the last 2 episodes, tons of stuff happened. Where was more of that? I mean, I understand the whole concept of you want to build up the characters and the relationship and everything, but I really felt like, man, like, you know, that first chunk of episodes really, those first 10 episodes really were a drag until the end. But I mean, I liked what I saw more or less. Again, it's something where I'm not going to judge it until I have the whole picture. And the way that these new shows are kind of designed in a more binge-worthy streaming service kind of thing, you can't really judge them now on an episodic kind of nature because they are designed to almost be a full story in one piece in a lot of ways. So I will judge the series when it is all done. But for the time being, it's all right. It's pretty good. I like the designs. Nick Roche did a great job. So we got this new trailer showing us the next 8 episodes because we got the first 10. Now they're going to be giving us the next 8 episodes. They're going to be starting March 3rd. It's going to be a Friday, 2023 on Paramount Plus. So stay tuned for that if you want to catch those. They'll dump those 8 episodes on us and we'll watch everything. But in this little trailer, we got to see some new characters. We got to see some new teases as well as voice actors and everything like that. We got a press release too and everything. So we're going to jump into it. But again, it's the next 8 episodes that this teaser represents. After that, there's another 8 episodes, and then Season 1 is complete. Season 1 in total is 26 episodes. We got 10. We're getting another 8, and then there's going to be 8 left afterwards, which they'll probably dump on us again on Paramount Plus, probably at a future date, and that'll be that. So let's jump into the trailer. Let's figure out what's going on here. So first of all, we're introduced to some new characters. We're like, oh, who's this purple bot here? I'm going to assume that that's hashtag in her new body. She probably scanned something at some point and got this new body. Whatever she turns into is very. I want to say it's a little bit of Shadow Striker from Cyberverse mixed with Anryu from Gal Geiger. I'm kind of getting those dual vibes. I think she's going to be some kind of car or something. Really curious how she's going to turn out. Fembots, always welcome. Always want to see new Fembot characters, make something fresh and new. Jawbreaker looks the same. Looks like he hasn't scanned anything yet. And no sign of Nightshade, but we kind of get an idea of what Nightshade looks like because the back of the deluxe boxes of the figure show a Nightshade head on it, and it looks very different from the head design that was in the show of the pre-scan Terran design. So we'll find out what happens with Nightshade later on. But then we get a shot of a Bumblebee in a new alt mode, in a very VW, but not VW, Volkswagen Beetle alt mode. Got to avoid those trademarks and licenses of cars. So I guess at some point, he's also going to be scanning a new alt mode at some point. Or this might be a throwback, story or something, or maybe some kind of flashback. But a lot of the flashbacks have been using that G1 kind of coloring and cell animation, so maybe not. We're also introduced to one of Bumblebee's friends. It seems that the Decepticon Breakdown, which looks very much like his Generation 1 counterpart, is a friend of Bumblebee's. So that's an interesting twist on the character. The trademark of Breakdown throughout the years in Transformers has had a lot of different twists and turns of how they go about it. And now we have yet again another different interpretation of Breakdown, despite the fact that it looks very G1 flavored, just a different take. So pretty cool. Dig that. Always nice to see different interpretations. We have Tarantulas also making his debut in the show, looking very much like his Transmetal color scheme. I like that a lot. So a little bit of Beast Wars in my Earthspark, that's going to work out well. Starscream, of course, also makes his appearance. He made his little cameo at the end of the first bulk of episodes. He was kind of the cliffhanger leading into all of this. So Starscream's going to be back. And of course, Shockwave is going to be in this. We knew that Shockwave was going to be in it because of the toy leaks online and everything in the back of the package. So Shockwave's in the show, looking like he's going to have a very Generation 1 Marvel comic books kind of role, where Megatron's getting soft. Shockwave believes he should be the leader of the Decepticons, as he should be, because I love Shockwave. Marvel Shockwave is always awesome. And again, a different take from his more super loyal cartoon counterpart from back in the day, and even the animated one. So very curious how they're going to go about Shockwave, although he ends up gray at the end of this trailer, so I hope they don't kill him off right away. That would be kind of sad. It looks like there's also the Allspark is in the background there, some kind of Allspark cube. I really hope that's not the case. We're going to go with the Allspark as a MacGuffin in these shows again. I hope not. But it looks like Bumblebee's running with an Allspark. I see an Allspark in the background with the Megatron Shockwave conversation, so something's going on. Something's definitely going on there. And then we see Grimlock, and it looks like, oh no, is Grimlock part of the Autobots or not? Has he, turned? Wouldn't it look, Grimlock from his inception back in the day of G1 was always a loose cannon, and having him be a loose cannon today, sure, why not? We'll see what happens with that. So we have some new voice actors for our new characters. Again, Grimlock being in the show is going to be voiced by Keith David. Keith David, it's not his first time doing Transformers. The first time he did it actually was a role I really liked. It's kind of a very niche one, but if you played any of the 2007 movie games, be it the DS version or the console ones of the 2007 movie, he was Barricade. And long before we all saw the 2007 movie, those video games came out a month and a half before then, and he was the voice of Barricade for so many people, and he did a fantastic job with the limited stuff he had to do with those games. He made Barricade really cool, and still to me, that's Barricade's voice in my mind, oh yeah, that's right. Megatron ripped out your tongue, Bumblebee. Like, it was so good in the game. It's good stuff. But of course, we know Keith David, Goliath from Gargoyles, iconic voice. Or HBO's Spawn cartoon, he was Spawn. Again, iconic voice. I love Keith David. Hey man, if he's Grimlock, good enough for me. I'm very curious how he's going to go about it. Little fun fact with Keith David is he was on Mr. Rogers way back in the day, and he was the arcade repairman on the old Donkey Kong machine. Love that. As a huge video game guy, nice little touch there too. Very early Keith David back in the day. Then we have Alfie Allen from Game of Thrones is going to be playing Tarantulas. Not too familiar with that individual. I hope we get a good Tarantulas. That's all I hope. And Roger Craig Smith is going to be playing Breakdown in the show. Roger Craig Smith, again, another individual that has done Transformer stuff in the past. In Rescue Bots was Taylor. In Robots in Disguise, he played a slew of the different Minicons, be it, all the Minicons that had the trademarks to other associated characters. So he played Minicon Jetstorm, Slipstream, Air Razor, Major Mayhem. And you're probably going like, Air Razor, Slipstream, Jetstorm. Not who you think. It's the Robots in Disguise 2015 Minicons. Those trademarks were all over the place. He also played Blastwave, which was the repaint retool of Bludgeon, but I think Blastwave came first and then Bludgeon came after, which was kind of funny. And now he's going to be playing Breakdown. So cool. And again, better known Roger Craig Smith of anything is he's literally the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog between 2010 and today. If it's a video game Sonic, it's probably him. Most Sonic animation stuff was him. Not the recent Sonic Prime series, but like Sonic Boom was him. The Wreck-It Ralph cameo was him. He started playing Sonic, if I want to, 2010, that would have to be Sonic Free Riders and Colors, I would have to say. That's where he kind of started, but he's the Sonic guy, pretty much. So you're familiar with that voice already if you're a Sonic fan, and he did a whole bunch of Transformer stuff, so now he is Breakdown. But I'm down for that. So it looks interesting. Again, I'm very intrigued to see where this goes. Again, I want to like this show. So, because I really like the visuals, I like some of the ideas that are there, but let's see those ideas grow and flourish, and maybe we might have a really amazing show when everything's said and done. But I will not judge it until I see it all, at least one season worth of it, 26 episodes, and we'll see what happens with that. Let me know what you think about Earthspark. Again, we just have this trailer, and again, March 3rd, 2023, on Friday of that month, it'll debut. Talk to you then. We got a live stream on Saturday. I'll see you soon.